Ashes into Light, a novel by VMS, Chapter 1, The New House. The auto rattled to a stop on the corner of the quiet street. Raga pushed a strand of her hair back from her face, balancing her son Arjun's school bag on one shoulder and her own modest suitcase on the other. The mid morning sun of Bangalore was already hot and streets buzzing with vendor cycles and distant honk of impatient traffic. This is it, madam, the auto driver said, pointing to a pale yellow two-story house with iron gates. Raha nodded, paid him, and stepped out. She was in her late 30s with a beautiful skin tone, but exhausted, her sari neatly pleated but showing signs of hurried packing. Arjun, her 5-year-old son, clung to a dupatta. His big eyes moved quickly, curious but also unsure. Amma, is this our new house? He whispered. For now, Raga said softly, squeezing his hand. We will see how it goes. The landlord, Rajiv, came out to greet them. He was in his early 35, stocky, with a thick black hair glinting against his white shirt and black pant. His smile was broad, too broad, and Raga immediately felt something uneasy beneath it. Ah, welcome, welcome, madam, he said, reaching to help with the suitcase, though Raga pulled it back politely. I told you the place is good. You and your son will like it here. Peaceful neighborhood, no disturbances. Arjun looked up at the man curiously. Raga forced a smile. Yes, I hope so. We need peace. Inside the house smelled faintly of incense and old paint. The living room was spacious enough with sunlight filtering in through sheer curtains. Arjun ran around inspecting corners with the eager curiosity of a child. Can I take that room, Mamma? He asked, pointing to a small bedroom with a balcony. Of course, Raga said, her heart softening at his excitement. Rajiv leaned against the door frame, watching. Good choice, young man, he said warmly. You will still study here, play here, and do all kind of activities with privacy. No noise, only fresh air, and it is highly ventilated. Raga nodded politely, wishing he would not linger. She wanted him gone so she could breathe on her own privacy, her own space. But he stayed, showing her the kitchen, the bathroom, and finally standing close as she signed the rental agreement. Anything you need, just tell me, madam, he said. His voice had dropped slightly, carrying a weight she didn't like. I live upstairs. You don't have to feel alone in this city. I'm a real estate person, always moving around into constructions. 24/7, I'm available for you. Don't bother. I'm your caretaker. I'm everything for you. Don't hesitate. Alone, the word stung because she was estranged from Hari, her husband, who floated in and out of their lives when it suited him, claiming fatherly rights. I could say the fatherly rights, but spreading rumors about her character in their old neighborhood here in Bangalore. She had hoped for a fresh start, a rented home, a teaching job, and a safe place for a son to start a new leaf. That night, as she tucked Arjun into bed, Raga stood at the balcony and looked up. The landlord's lights were still on. For a moment, she felt his shadow move across the curtain, watching her. Her stomach tightened. She pulled the curtain closed and whispered to herself, it is just a house, just for a while. Hold on, Raga, just hold on. Arjun stirred in his sleep and murmured, Amma, Amma. Yes, Kanna, you are not sad anymore, right? We will be happy here. Raga forced a smile in the dark, though tears pressed at hers. Yes, darling, we will be happy here. But in her chest, the unease grew. She knew safety was never as simple as four walls and a locked door. End of chapter 1.